So let's play Tropico 5's newest expansion, Waterborne. Now this expansion has brought on 9 new buildings, as well as 4 new playable maps, whether it be in missions or in the sandbox mode. Obviously, there's new missions, there's new tasks. I mean, this is a pretty big expansion, and I'm very excited to play this because Tropico has always been one of my favorite city building games out there, if not my favorite in general, in terms of the series as a whole. I love their style, their humor, their graphics, everything about this game I really enjoy, so I'm very pumped for this series. Welcome to El Ojo de Dios, which I believe in Espanol means the Eye of God. And this is one of the 4 brand new maps that you can get with the purchase of the new Waterborne expansion. And I'm very excited because this is a pretty nice map. I assume that this is the name of this map comes from this little island right here in the middle. I like it. I like it a lot. So that's very awesome. And you know, the first thing I like to do before I start off any new map is kind of just search around and see what we got going on here. First of all, I automatically see this potential mine here that we can produce. Boom, we get some early iron. It's very, very close to our capital, which is really nice. We don't have to explore anywhere too far away. And before I kind of jump into this, I always like to start off my my sandbox modes, especially when I'm playing a map that I really haven't played before. I like to look at the overlays because the overlays are very important, and I kind of just like to do just a general look around at some of the good crops, maybe some of the things that we could possibly see within this campaign here, this sandbox mode. So cotton is kind of scattered around. We can kind of get some good cotton here. Corn is somewhat okay. Cattle, of course, is kind of always easy to get up some cattle. Goats as well. Not so much llamas. Pretty medium for llamas. Pigs, yeah, kind of medium as well. Good pineapple territory. We are definitely in some good pineapple territory, that's for sure. We can grow a bunch of SpongeBob SquarePants up here. Sugar, we're okay there. Yeah, there's definitely some good spots for sugar, and yeah, we will not be having any tobacco in our new island. So beauty, I did notice that there's definitely certainly a lot of beauty near this water, which is good and bad. We'll see how that turns out for us. Obviously, there's not going to be any pollution. Trees is kind of a stupid overlay. I don't even know why that's even an overlay at all. Now, tsunami. Now, I do have what's that called? Disasters on. Of course, just kind of the medium thing. I kind of set this whole sandbox campaign up in just kind of the medium mode here, where it's like, you know, you start off with 50 citizens. You start off with $5,000. I know that I have $7,000 here. That's because when I chose my El Presidente, who actually is named El Durgidente. I just thought that was kind of a funny name. I believe my president's name, I think, is Vito El Durgidente. Pretty funny. So yeah, we are possibly in tsunami territory as well as volcano territory. Of course, they put our fucking palace right next to the only volcano on the island, which is fantastic. So we'll see how that turns out for us. We probably will see. Oh, there's actually another one over here. Looks like, yeah, there is another one over here. Okay, we'll have to keep that in mind. But anyways, yeah, I mean, this is pretty normal map I've got going on. I haven't done anything crazy again. 50 population. Haven't messed with anything. It's really kind of just the standard sandbox mode that most people kind of start to play with. Anyways, I guess we'll go ahead and choose this first. We'll focus on what we're going to do in terms of my license for the trading. And you know, I want to express that I do have the audio for the voice acting for these sort of events to kind of... I've turned that off just because I didn't want to kind of mess with... yeah, I tend to... I've noticed in the past when I've recorded, I mean, our kind of voices kind of battle to see who's more dominant, and sometimes I'm not really paying attention, and sometimes I just want this guy to shut the hell up. So anyways, I turn them off just for now, and I turn off the music again, because if you've watched any sort of Let's Play on Tropico 5, you know that, you know, you can't have music because, yeah, copyright. Anyways, so I think we're going to play this pretty safe. We're going to go ahead and buy this silver package for now. I know that I could say fuck the crown, and you know what? I kind of want to say fuck the crown, but you know what? I don't know if that's a good idea, and I don't think I want to spend 4,000, even though I did choose the ability from my Vito El Durgidente, gives us automatically, initially off the bat with any new colony, an additional 2,000 gold, or I'm sorry, $2,000, I guess. So I guess we're just gonna go ahead and buy the silver package, and that'll be good. So now we're in a kind of a starting mode, a basic starting mode. I really like that ability. That's usually the one that I like to choose with any of my Dynasty members, but Okay, so let's choose here. What do we got? What do you guys want us to build? Crown, Lord Oaksworth. Build a plantation of bananas. Okay, well, what do we got going on so far? Currently, we are building corn, and corn is actually a pretty good resource so far. So that means we're going to need to get up another plantation if we're going to want to complete this banana mission, and I think that's a good idea. We should probably do that. I'm going to be very anal with what I build and where I build my city. I'm very, very, very anal about this sort of stuff. Whenever it comes to town building or simulation games like this, I really want things to look fucking awesome. And usually it doesn't look that awesome, but you know, there's just a part of me that really wants it to be good looking and always very aesthetically pleasing. So let's go ahead and do this. Plantation, let's slap this sucker down. And yes, I guess I'm going to leave some space in between these two plantations so that I can put a road there. I'd like it to be, again, kind of geometrical as much as I can. All right, so let's select this, change crop. So we're going to want to build some, you know what, I didn't even check if bananas is good, if this is a good territory for bananas. You know what, this is okay. This isn't bad. You know what, actually? You know what, if I move it, I could make it face downward. I could maybe, nah, it's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be about the same anyways. Yeah, this is fine like this. Okay, so let's keep it with bananas, and boom. Okay, now we get to obviously build a road here, and we shall do so. Let's just build a road straight on through there, and then I will build a second road in between these two plantations. I think I think we'll have our plantations go this way. Eventually, I think I should get a logging camp pretty soon, and then as soon as I get the research to build it, I want to obviously kind of get a hold of these iron resources as fast as I can. That'd be good trading. I didn't even check out my trade stuff yet. Usually I don't like to do that until, I don't know, a couple, maybe a year into the game, maybe a couple months. A year is kind of a little bit too long. What are we even being offered? We can export milk and corn. Corn might be a good thing. They're not paying us very much for it, but I could probably get up a few animals to produce us some milk. I believe cattle will do that for us. Or we can, cotton is nice, but I think we noticed that cotton isn't that great of a resource to be produced on this island. Okay, well, let's go ahead and do this. Let's have these guys build, and you know what else I want to do? I'd like to increase my Teamster's office, because if we could build things faster, that would be great. I kind of get, actually, maybe we don't need to do this just yet. Maybe we shouldn't do it just yet. Anyways, I should probably go over some of the new Waterborne Expansion features to Tropico 5 as we wait for my newest plantation to be built. So you will find all of the new buildings in this little tab here. Currently, there are only 2 buildings that we can build so far in the colonial era. There's only 1 building you can build in the World Wars era, but then there's a bunch that we can in the Cold War. Actually, no. There's 3 in the Cold War and 3 in the... Oh, I'm sorry, there's 4 in the Cold War. Oh, interesting. Okay, 4 in the Cold War and 2 in the modern times. So we're going to really be exploring these sort of new, I guess, I don't know, buildings, and like, here's a nuclear submarine. This isn't even a fucking building at all. But yeah, we're going to be experimenting with that a little bit later on into this game. Not so much now. I don't think that we're really going to build too many oyster farms or smugglers. Maybe a smuggler's dock at some point, but not yet. I think we're going to... Because I don't even know how many resources. Can we build an oyster farm? Yeah, we can. There are a few little territories that we can plop this motherfucker down in, but I think that we're gonna avoid that for now. I'm not gonna. We're gonna avoid that for now, and we're just gonna kind of play the game a little bit. Okay, what is this? Build a library, of course. Anything for you, baby. That girl's hot. I just want to throw that out there. Okay, so I think I will build my library right across from my capital. Yeah, kind of represent the scientific advancements of my nation. Let's go ahead and check really quick in the almanac how many families are homeless. 10 families are homeless. I absolutely hate seeing these shacks, and I would like to get rid of them as fast as possible, but I don't think it's a good idea to be purchasing that just yet, especially with being in negative 3,000 plus dollars right now in debt. But whatever. Yeah, we're going to ignore that as much as we can, but eventually I would like to get rid of these damn shacks. Make sure everyone has a country house to live in at least. Also, I hate when the game builds my houses like this. Why are you building it away from the road, man? Why are you doing that? That is extremely extremely frustrating. Also, it's really inconvenient to build them like that, kind of laterally, when we could build them vertically across the road. Fit so much more houses in there, but whatever. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna try. Okay, so you know what? I've thought about this before. Usually, I like to go with the Treasury subsidy, but you know, we're gonna just go ahead and go with the additional mandate extension. This way, we have plenty of time in the colonial era to kind of explore some new features and explore, you know, kind of figure out what the new Waterborne expansion is going to bring into the at least the colonial era in the game. So I will go ahead and go with the 12 months mandate extension for now, and then probably everything else I'll try to just get the money, even though that money could have been pretty useful since we're in debt by 3,000, but that's fine. I mean, now we have 5 years and 7 months in the colonial era. All right, so I also, maybe I should kind of let you guys look at my. See, I went with my Vito El Derg Idente. Such a strange name. I don't know why, but I feel like Hawaiian shirts are just terrifying. I could have totally just like, I actually legitimately made this guy as scary as I thought. I really think that, I mean, he looks like a Gus from Breaking Bad to me. I really think that the most terrifying like dictators are straight up in like chanclas and short shorts. But yes, and then just to rock the Hawaiian shirts, oh man, that's terrifying. And then he's bald, straight up. This is like the most terrifying I could honestly think. That those are like straight up like Scarface motherfuckers. I can't remember his name. It's not obviously Scarface, but the other one, the one in Cuba. I believe it was in Cuba. Was it? Oh, maybe it's Colombia. You know, the big scary guy that actually. I'm not going to spoil the movie for anyone that hasn't seen Scarface, even though it's a classic and everyone should see it. But anyways, I don't know. I just see Hawaiian shirts as fucking terrifying. Anyone that's wearing a Hawaiian shirt, there's something just psychotic about those guys. There's something psychotic about old men in Hawaiian shirts. I think they're the most grueling dictators. Vito El Dirgidente. So we're finishing this up, and I'm kind of going to wait. I do have a little bit more room to purchase a few things. I believe I can purchase things up until about negative 10,000. If I'm at like $10,000 in debt, I think that's when there's a cap on it where I wouldn't be able to purchase anything anymore. So we'll just go ahead and wait. We'll wait for either trading or something to happen. Actually, that's a good idea. Let's check the trade. What can we export? We can export pearls. We don't even have access to pearls. We can import corn. I don't want to do that. Oh my gosh, exporting iron would be huge, but we don't even have a library up. We're going to want to research the technology. I think the shovel, which will give us the access to build a mine up in that iron resource over there in the mountains. This would be great. 2,000. Holy crap, we'd be rocking the dough right there. And then, bam, we just finished it. So let's go ahead and do. Actually, we didn't finish it completely. Now we finished it. All right. So yep, we're gonna go shovel, and then I guess maybe farm since we don't have any ranches up just yet. Yeah, we'll go in that order, and then hopefully we get that mining done fast. I could possibly invite foreign workers, which might not be a bad idea. I think it would help us with our revolution and our revolutionary ideas. We're going to want to break away from the crown as soon as possible. Well, maybe not as soon as possible. We are kind of trying to take our time here and just kind of relax and chill. All right, and who do we got here? There he is. Look at that crazy motherfucker. You could tell he's fucking insane. Okay, so my corn is doing good, and so is my bananas. My bananas. I want to build something else, but maybe I should wait until the crown grants me that 5,000 gold. Wouldn't mind that. Also, we are kind of just waiting. It might not be a bad idea while we wait because we are trying to. Maybe we should just rush the mine. That could be a good idea. How long is this going to take us for research? 10 months. Yeah, that's quite a long time because we just don't have very many foreign workers that we could get. I could increase the budget, which I believe would increase the speed of mining. Oh, and there is my 5,000 from the crown. There we go. 5,800 gold. 5,800. I'm not sure if I want to wait for the mine or if I want to get up maybe some logging camps. Logging camps might not be a bad idea. Also, I'm going to want to get up some pastures at some point. How many homeless families? We only got 8. They're fine. They can be homeless for now. I guess we should maybe export a couple logs. That would be a good idea. Let's go ahead and do that. Sounds like a pretty good idea. Let's do some raw resources. Bam, logging camps. Let's make sure that it's kind of located near this I'll be able to kind of keep a straight road over there. Let's get it way out here towards these trees. Way out here in the middle of nowhere. Alright, boom, and let's build a road straight on out there. Alright, and boom. That's good for now. Very good. Let's rush that. Oh, we still have lots of extra money if we wanted to produce maybe a pasture. Pasture would be good. Get up some cattle, I think, would be a pretty nice deal here. I think I'll go ahead and do that. I want to make sure that I don't. Well, just one, maybe just one cattle for now. Let's go ahead and do it. I mean, it doesn't even cost us that much, and I don't mind being in debt for a little bit. It's fine. It's fine. We'll be fine. All right, let's get up a ranch. All right. So cattle, yes. Well, let's see. I want to make sure that I leave room for kind of a suburb area with my houses over here. What would be a good idea? I'm trying to think where I should have had more of a more straight up plan. Now I know that I'd like to expand this way eventually. Obviously, the game and the way this kind of map is built, it's kind of gearing you to expand towards these mountains, and I'm okay with that. But you know, you have to think about that damn volcano over here. Might be a good idea. Maybe kind of shoot up a nice little pasture over this way. Yeah, I think that is actually a pretty cool idea. I like that. Let's do it right there, and then we'll build the road like so, straight up like we did on the other side. Boom. Okay, and let's make sure that you're building the right thing. What are you going to be doing? Cattle? Yes, that's a very good location for cattle. We could go for just goats, but that'll only produce us milk. I'd rather produce milk and meat. All right, let's do it. That's what she said. Okay, let's rush this and wait for these dudes to build that stuff up. Very good. Now our export should be a lot better. We're going to be doing now logs, bananas, corn, and cattle, which is, or I guess milk and meat, not cattle. Export 3,500 bananas. We can do that. Increase our mandate by 6 months. Oh, actually, I'd rather go for gold, but okay, whatever. I'm not gonna complain. How much longer for our access to mines? 8 months. All right, we've got to wait quite a while here. But I'm going to save the rest of my money to build that mine, because I believe mines are pretty expensive. So we're going to want to get a little bit of extra money. Obviously, we will want factories eventually, but factories for sure are pretty expensive. How are we doing here? So we got a bunch of people. Everyone's employed now. Very good. And they'll be getting, yeah, wow, 63,000 logs available in this city. I cannot say available for shit. I don't know why. I think I always say it wrong. I feel like I always say that word wrong. I don't know what it is. What's up with that? 16 citizens have arrived in Tropico. Very good. What are we on? Oh, 2 new guard towers. Okay, we're going to have to build this because guard towers do help out our revolutionary citizens. I guess help people want to become more revolutionary and break away from the crown. So I'm going to build these 2. I know it's kind of strange, but I'm going to build these 2 guard towers kind of right next to each other. Usually it's a good idea. The AI tends to kind of focus on one guard tower, and if you have another one here to kind of launch at them, it's good. If we ever going to be invaded, oh my gosh, we lost a bunch of money. Okay, so boom, we did get the shovel, but now we don't have very much money, and that's because those guard towers are pretty expensive. That's okay though. That's okay. We're gonna get at that. Wow, that export of bananas is gonna be gone pretty fast. We're exporting bananas quite quickly. What do you want? That'll remain for 2 years. Extra rations. We do need extra revolutionary support, so I guess I'll accept it for now, but we won't take this deal until a little bit later. And I just want to double check. I always like to check how many families are homeless. It is a good idea to get up a bunch of, oh yes, import 3 educated citizens. That'll help out our library. Or 2,000 gold. Oh, I would like the extra money here, actually. I would like the money, but, well, how are we doing? I can't click out of this, can I? All right, well, let's play it safe. These guys, because I don't believe we only have 1 educated citizen inside the library just now. So, I don't know if we just got these. Maybe we didn't. I don't know, but how are we even doing with that? I don't even know how we start off with that. Yeah, we only have 9 supporters of it, so I guess that's a good idea. I could have used the extra cash, but it's okay. We'll be fine. Once again, the crown's going to send us some gold. We're going to be good. We'll be just fine. And then eventually we will get up my we will get up some trade routes soon. We could, oh, getting some meat out would be a good idea. That's a pretty good amount of gold or money. I don't know why I'm thinking dollars. I don't know why I'm thinking gold. I should be thinking dollars here. Yeah, let's go ahead and export the meat to the West Indian Company. And all right, guys, I'm gonna have to stop right there. Let's go ahead and add one ship. I eventually would like to expand my my trading and stuff like that to kind of go all along this coast here. That would be pretty amazing. We could get up some smugglers' docks. I would like to explore that sort of new mechanic in the game. But all right, and we researched the sickle, which allows us to increase or upgrade our plantations. But anyways, guys, we're going to have to stop right there. We are majorly in debt, which is okay because that's how I like to run things. And we're going to be doing pretty good. I think I'm really excited for this. I'm really excited to see how our town and how our city grows throughout this campaign. But anyways, guys, if you guys like this video, please leave a like. It really helps out, and it really kind of helps things grow a little bit if you guys are liking this series, and if you want to see more people to watch it. I mean, just it's as simple as just clicking one little button. Really makes a huge difference. It's amazing to think about how much one little click makes such a huge difference, and I really, really appreciate everyone that does so. And anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in part 2.